It is weird, right? You can admire people immensely for their phenomenal talent, like Michael Jackson, and what Eminem has said. And I feel, torn being a fan. And maybe you can help me work through this. I want to be a fan of phenomenal skill and talent, and at the same time, I'm not sure how to reconcile things like what you've just outlined.
I mean, obviously, that's an issue that a lot of people are wrestling with now. And I will say, in his defense, which is sort of ironic that I'm defending him, but that Eminem's defense was always that he was writing and rapping from a point of view of a character. Like, it wasn't him, it was a character. And my issue was that his 12-year-old fans at the time didn't know that. They didn't know that he was sort of occupying this meta level of being a character who was misogynistic, who was homophobic. They were just thought that he was justifying homophobia and misogyny. I personally have a much harder time. Like, I'll be honest, I can't listen to Michael Jackson anymore. After seeing the documentary, the moment I hear one of his songs, I think of that documentary, what those kids went through. And so I guess it's up to there's some people whose unethical behavior was so egregious, like, clearly no one can watch The Cosby Show again. It's very hard to ever listen to an R. Kelly song. But then I guess the gray area would be Louis C.K. A lot of people were understandably horrified by what he did, but compared to some of the truly egregious behavior of Michael Jackson, Bill Cosby, et cetera, like, people create this gray area. And I guess, sorry for rambling on, but there's also the criteria of how much people like the person's work. Like, I feel like people tend to be more forgiving if they really like the person's work, which is definitely an understandable but double standard.